Hello, everybody. It's Dana Sullivan, the Stampin' Chick, here for another Think Tank Thursday. How are you today, my friends? I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Let me just check and make sure that we are good and well. I know that I'm like 3 minutes late today. I was having some technical difficulties. What else is new? How are you all? I see some folks are coming in. So as you're coming in, say hello. Let me know that you're here. Don't lurk around. Come on in, say hi. We love having you here, and I love Think Tank Thursday because I really enjoy interacting with you and having conversations and creating together, and it's just so much fun. Think Tank Thursday is one of my favorite things ever. So as you come in, say hello. Let me know that you're here. And if you're new here, let me know where you're tuning in from so that we can say hello. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get started here directly. Oh gosh, so I'm sorry that I wasn't here last Thursday. I definitely needed some decompressed time. My brain was kind of going all over the place, 90 to nothing, and I could not get it to focus to save my gizzard. So I felt it best to just go ahead and cancel Think Tank Thursday and take a much needed day of rest, and I had Willow Grace to help me out with that. So she kept me pretty well grounded to the sofa. So, did you miss me? Are you ready to play again today? I have some fun things to share with you guys, and I am looking forward to it. So, let me double check here. Okay, so can somebody just comment? Let me know the volume is good, the video is good, all is well. I'm not seeing any comments just yet, so I'm hoping that you guys are just getting warmed up and in the groove of things. So we want interaction here, friends. Say hello to me. I'm not alone, am I? All right. Hi, Miss Linda. How are you? Kalamazoo, Michigan. What a fun thing to say, Kalamazoo. I love it. Oh, you hear me? Wonderful. Okay, that's fabulous. All right. So, a lot of things going on with Stampin' Up! Right now. We have the holiday catalog is going on. Hey, Miss Sherry. Hey, Miss Sherry. Also, Sherry and Sherry T. How are you, girls? We have the holiday catalog is live and booming. I've been able to play a little bit with some of the holiday catalog stuff, and it is so pretty. And the scrapbooking catalog went live, and I think we looked over that before. And a couple of new kits. One of the new kits is a card box, and it is so pretty. And actually, I'm going to grab it right quick because, a lot of times when you think about some of our kits, you think of something that's simple and simplistic. And this card box is really heavy duty. It is really nice and sturdy. It comes in the kit flat, and then you pop it together. But let me see here. I'm just going to do that for you for just a second. So you can see the kit has a card box and dividers, and it includes the supplies to make 10 cards, two different designs, 5 each of those 2 different designs. And, the cards are what you would consider standard for, our kit selection. There we go. They're pretty simple. They're really cute. I love the colors, and they're easy peasy to do for anybody. But the box I'm in love with the box. So here you can see, first of all, how big it is. It's way bigger than a standard A2 size card. Certainly, you could put 5x7 cards in here as well. And I don't know that you could do 6x9. I don't have my ruler right here, but you can definitely put 5x7 cards in here. So that is really cool. And you see how big it is. There's a lot of room for a lot of cards in here. So I'm showing you this because I think that this would be a fabulous, fabulous Christmas gift. Either unassembled, and just the kit in the box it's as a gift for somebody to put together on their own, or a completed box with completed cards already inside. So, maybe Nana isn't able to make cards on her own anymore, but she really likes sending cards out, and she's not been able to do that in a while, and she'd just love to. This would be a perfect gift for her because she will have cards to be able to send out, and that's so wonderful. Hi, Miss Ann. How are you, darling? So anyway, the card box is it's super pretty. It's got this beautiful. You can see it kind of reflecting off of there. It's foil leaves in a gorgeous shade of blue, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. It's beautiful. So this kit is $25. It includes all the things that you need to complete the projects, the cards, and the kit, the card box. So anyway, it's a tremendous, tremendous deal, and Christmas is coming up soon. So just saying. Okay, so now that I've done my little sales bit there. um, yeah, let's go ahead and get to crafting. I've got comments going on here. I see people are watching. So are you guys ready to start Think Tank Thursday? Are you ready to start crafting? Let me see if I can let me see if I can get my camera switched around here. And there we go. Okay. So today I thought that we could do some scrapbooking with a brand new kit. Okay, I really want to put together some of these pages, and I want to show you guys how the instructional booklet works. So let me see. Now that the camera is not on my face, I can bring this camera up a bit. There we go. And so the wonderful thing about these kits is that they are also, I wouldn't say they're all inclusive because they don't have adhesive, but they have instructions with step-by-step and measurements and everything else, which is really cool. They have all of their little accent pieces and everything else. Die cuts in this kit, absolutely adorable. You've got cardstock, you've got designer series paper, you've got more die cuts, and you have a sticker sheet too. So I thought that we could just see how this new workshop kit plan or program works. And I'm also going to be maybe using the Autumn to Remember stamp set. So this is an add-on item that you can purchase to go along with your scrapbook layouts. So we'll see how that works. I want to know if the instruction sheets actually mention the stamp set. So that's something that I'm going to be looking towards, okay? So the first thing I think that we need to do is set that stuff off to the side and take a look at the instruction sheet. So the instruction sheet shows you all 3 of the 2-page layouts. Each scrapbooking kit includes supplies to do 3 2-page layouts. All right. And so this is really cute. I really like this one. And then as you go through the instruction sheet, it's going to tell you where to cut the paper so that you get the most bang for your buck and have enough pieces so that you can make everything. Okay, so I think that we need to start doing some cutting. I don't know if we're going to be cutting all of the things or if that's probably how it has us do that. But we'll see together, okay? We'll do the cutting pretty quickly, and we should be able to get to the creative part of it really soon, okay? All right, let's set my drink off to the side so that I've got room here. And the first thing that I need is that designer series paper. So let's see, where are you? Okay, and something that I'm noticing in this is really cool is that it's actually showing you the orientation of the paper as well. So on this one, you can see that I need to make sure my trees are pointed to the left. And on this one, I need to make sure that the trees are pointed up. So that's really cool. And another thing is that it shows you where your first cut is going to be. So they don't want you to go all willy-nilly cutting into things, right? We don't want to do that. We want to make the most of our paper. So in order to do that, we need to cut this first piece at 8 inches. And that will give us this section here. So we've got an 8x7 and an 8x5, which will give us our 12 inches. And then we'll cut this section right here. Okay, so I'm going to first make sure that my paper is turned the right way. I've got my trees pointed to the left, and I'm going to make my first cut at 8 inches. All right, so let's do this. Okay, and then this piece we're going to cut at 7 inches. So we have an 8x7 and an 8x5 piece of designer series paper. Okay, so there's that one. And then this one we need to cut at 3.5 by 10. So we're going to make this next cut at 3.5 and then at 10. Okay. All right, now we have the first page done. So anyway, as we go, I'm going to continue to cut these pages, and I would love to chat with you. So tell me what you guys have been up to for the last 2 weeks. I've missed you all so badly. I've missed you so much. Okay, I am going to make the slightest of a change in paper because I don't want to waste these 2 little strips, and if I need to cut them down later, I can. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this first mark at 8 inches, and then the last one at 11.5, so that it'll give me a longer 1/2 inch strip. Okay, and then 4 inches here. So I need 2 4-inch pieces by 11.5. So there's that. And then this one, I need to be 3.5 by 10. So I'll take that one to 10 and then 3.5. This week I have been cutting kits for the More Than Autumn stamp camp, which has been so much fun. And, with the stamp camps, I really enjoy coming up with fun little treats for each of the kits. So, like, this is one of the treats that's going to be in the kit. And I've not tasted these before, so I don't know how good they are. Have you ever had these? The milk chocolate caramel apple Ghirardellis. I hope that they're really good. But the colors and, of course, the caramel apple matches the theme of my stamp camp perfectly. Of course, I've got the nails did. They're done and fabulous, ready for stamp camp as well. Definitely matching the theme for stamp camp. Isn't that cool? I love it. And maybe a cow's tail or two, who knows? I found a lot of really cool treats, and it has been a lot of fun. I mean, a lot of fun. Okay, this one is super easy. This one is 6 by 12. So put that there. Austin, Tanner, and Colt Jackson love those Ghirardelli. Oh, do they really? The caramel apple ones. Oh, how nice. Okay, and then the other of this paper, the orientation needs to go this way. And I'm going to cut it first at 4.5 inches. So we'll cut there first, 4.5, and then 10 inches this way. Okay. And then this one, we're going to do a 2 by 2 square. And then a 2 by 1.5 inch square, well, rectangle. All right, so there we go. Okay, and then this one we need to cut at 5 inches. All right, and then at 7.25 this way. Okay, there we go. Sherry says, yeah, we got them last year, but they'd fight over the cowtails. I love it. I love it. That is wonderful. The cowtails are really good. Okay, so now let's see here. Both of these pieces looks like are pointed upright. Okay. So this is 10.5 inches. So I'm going to cut it at 10.5 inches this way first. And then 4 inches for each of the sections. Okay. So 4. I'm eager to try the caramel apple Ghirardellis. I haven't tried them before, but sounds good. I'm all for a caramel apple. Okay, there's that one. And then this one. Okay, again, making sure it's pointed this way. All right, so this one I'm going to do at 7 inches. I'm fudging the instructions just a little bit, just because there's waste here, and I can make it so that they're together. So I did 7 inches, and I'll do 10 inches, and then I'll do these little strips after that. Okay, so 7 by 10. Okay, and now both of these need to be 3.5 inches. And so you'll see once you've got once you have your 10 inches, you can do your 3.5 there. Okay, and then this piece is 1.5 by 2 inches times 2. So it'll be times 4 now. We'll go 1.5 by 2, 1.5 by 2, 1.5 by 2, and one more, please. 1.5 by 2. All right, there we go. Those four little pieces there. And then this piece is 4 by 10.5. All right, so go through here. So tell me, what is your favorite kind of candy this time of year? Are you a pumpkin spice person, or are you an apple person? And are you a candy corn person? Candy corn. Okay, this one, we're taking both of these pieces. These are one-sided DSP, so this is something new for the for the scrapbooking workshop kits. It is one-sided paper, and it's just as good quality as our standard DSP. It's heavy duty like the standard DSP, but it's just printed on the one side. Okay, and these ones, we're cutting both of them 1/2 inch off each side. So let me just line that up there. I am most definitely a candy corn person. I love candy corn. And I like both apple and pumpkin spice, but if I have to choose a favorite, there is absolutely zero question whatsoever. I am 100% team pumpkin spice. So, as is evident by the nails, right? Team pumpkin spice all the way, my friends. All the way. All right, now I'm going to keep these strips as well. I don't know if we're going to be using these or not. We shall see. And let's move on to the next paper right here. This one we're doing 9 inches first, and I want my little diamonds to be pointed upright. Okay, so 9 inches here. And then we're gonna do 7.5, and that will leave a 4.5. Okay, so there's that. And then this strip, we want to do 1/2 inch off. We want them to be 11.5 inch strips and 1.5 inches a piece right here. So we are right at the 3 inch line for those. Okay, so there's that. And the next one, we're almost finished with the DSP, friends. Hang tight with me here. Okay, so these ones are really easy too. These ones are going to be 6.5 by, or 6 by 11.5. So I'm going to cut the 1/2 inch off of that strip, and then I'm going to cut both of these at 6 inches. Okay, there we go. All right, now then, are we cutting cardstock? Yes, we are. Okay. Where's that other white willow cardstock? Right there we go. Okay. All right, white willow cardstock, we are cutting at 3 1/8 inch first. Okay. And then we're cutting each of them at 3 1/8. So 1, 2. I'm really glad I put a new blade on my trimmer. Goodness. This is a lot of cutting, but you're doing it all up front, so the assembly part is going to go super, super fast. Right. Okay. 7 1/4 by 9 1/4. Okay, so let's see here. 9 1/4 by 7 1/4. Okay. Hey, Debbie, how are you, darling? Oh, no worries, love. I'm cutting the pieces for the autumn scrapbooking workshop kit. So you are just in time to see. You're just in time to see all the goodies, darling. Okay, 4 1/4 inches for this one. And then 6 1/4 inches for this one. Now, if you have a Stampin' Up! Trimmer, 6 1/4 is that one measurement that is kind of a pain in the neck, right? Because, let's see, if I were to turn on my flashlight, because that has a little bit of, yeah, I don't know that it's going to show you very well, but 6 is here, 6 1/2 is here, and 7 is here. 6 1/4 is almost exactly on that divider line where the arm folds in. You can see it just on that side of it, but it's kind of tough. Like that one between 7 or 6 1/4 and 6 3/8, they're kind of difficult. So we're just gonna do well here. There we go. Okay, so there's my 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. And then this one needs to be another 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. So I'll cut that one down. You ordered it yesterday? Oh, wonderful, Debbie. 3 1/8. I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to see how well it comes together. So this is going to be fun. All right, this should be 7 3/4 by 9 1/4. Oops, wrong one. Sorry. 7 3/4. Okay, there we go. By 9 1/4. I almost had a problem. By 9 1/4. I thought, uh-oh, what happened there? There we go. That one is this one is okay. There we go. 7 1/4 by 9 and 7 3/4. Don't confuse your papers now. That would be a problem. All right, let's see if we do that again. Okay, and so I'm guessing that the other cardstocks are background pieces for our scrapbooks. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. Okay, now the instructions on the left page, and it has all of the measurements and the labels. So if you were looking at the instructions as we were cutting, each of them have an identifier. Okay, so if you wanted to, you could put them in order and put little Post-its or whatever on them. I did not. I just put them off to the side based on their pattern or the colors. So I've got all of my white pieces stacked, and then each of the different patterns of paper are stacked within their pattern. Okay. So we have the left side and the right side here. And I really like that it shows you at the top what the completed layout should look like. And then on the bottom, it's showing you any kind of measurement between where to start putting your papers. You'll notice right here, it's got 1/4 of an inch. I don't know how well that's going to come in, but it's got 1/4 of an inch there, and then it's got some headspace here. You can see the different measurements, so it helps you lay out exactly where your page is going to go. Okay, and then it gives you some basic instructions here as well. So let's go ahead and bring in both of the old olive layers. And it says for preparing both pages, that's optional to add details to a few of the wood grain die cuts with Stampin' Write markers as shown. Okay, so they've done some little lines, I see. I see. What they've done is they've taken the black Stampin' Write marker and they've drawn little lines around. So let's just see how this works. I don't know if we'll do this or not for all of them, but we'll see. Okay, let me put on the eyeballs. You know, y'all know how it is. I could bring it up to my face really closely. Okay. Actually, in this picture, they're doing green and so probably old olive and Cajun craze. So let me put the black away and bring out Cajun craze and old olive. All right, there we go. And so it's just doing some little things like this, which is interesting. Okay. So I don't know if you saw what I was doing, but I'm just adding little colors. So that's what it shows in the picture, which is pretty neat. Okay. And also this stuff, it takes ink really, really well. It dries quickly as well, so that's good. Let's see, on these ones, it's showing making points right there in the pointed areas. Okay, like that. All right, that's neat. Okay, and then a little line here and here. Okay, so that's cool. All right. Okay, these are not, I'm pretty sure they're not adhesive. Well, maybe they are. They are indeed not. They are indeed not. I was just peeling the backing off of the die cut. It has a paper backing, but it is not a sticker. So don't do that. It's not going to hurt it. I'm going to go ahead and just pull it the rest of the way off. But that's not a sticker. Okay, so just FYI, that's not a sticker. Okay, now I need 1, 2, 3. Where? It must be one of these. Am I losing my mind? Do you see? Oh, there it is. Okay. You know, maybe my mind's still not quite right. I don't know, but you need 3 of those, and then you need 2 of these. Okay, so there's that. And that. They do pop out really easily, which is nice. And let's see here. We'll get to that side here in just a minute. Okay, so I'm going to set that there and go ahead and color my my other little pieces here. So let's do a little bit of the same color on two different pieces. So I want a little green and Cajun craze on both shapes. Okay. There we go. I think that's just to add a little, hey now, a little something. I'm going to leave that because my finger went wonky. And since the background is Old Olive, I'm going to use the Cajun Craze for the odd man out. All right, here we go. These are really cute. They've got a nice wood grain texture to them, and they're low profile. They are really thin, but they're still really sturdy too, which is pretty cool. Okay. Yep. I'm going to try not to cough and hack because I feel like my throat's a little tickly from the allergies. It's crazy allergies. Okay. Now, it doesn't say, aha, yes it does, use light Old Olive cardstock for the base page. So it's literally telling us which side of the paper we should use. So this is the two-tone paper. It's light on one side and dark on the other. And it is the same color though. So this is Old Olive. And then this would be like a stamped off version of Old Olive. Okay, so it is still Old Olive. And I do have Old Olive cardstock here. So let's just see how it compares. This is this is our regular color soaked cardstock. So you can see that the colors are perfect. We love that. Hey Estrada, how are you, darling? We love seeing that our Old Olive, even if we're taking this new adventure into the unknown, that the colors are still true, right? That is very important to us. That also means that our markers and our inks and ribbons and embellishments and all the things will match our colors, right? Okay, so we have that now. We're going to be using those two wood grain pieces for our scrapbook layouts. So let me put that one and that one together. Okay. And you've caught us just in time, darling. You're not too late at all. We are doing the new scrapbooking workshop kit, the new Autumn to Remember scrapbooking workshop kit from Stampin' Up. And I've just cut all of the pieces, so now we get to do the fun assembly part. All right, so I have, there we go. And just like that. And then we have, let's see, dun, dun, dun. Where's my little pieces here? One really cute or really cool thing that I like about the die cut things is that they have projects on the back. So you can see easily and quickly what things go with which project. So we're on project number 1 right now, and I know that I'm going to take these little arrows, right? So there's that. Okay, and one more. All right, and then let's see, is there anything on this one? Oh, I just pulled all that mess out. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. I should have stuck those bits and pieces elsewhere. That's okay. All right, we have project number 1 here. We've got project number 1 here. Project number 1 here. And here. So I'm actually, I'm kind of cheating this evening, and I hope that you guys don't mind, because instead of doing our usual coming up with something totally on the fly, I wanted to come in and play with this stuff because I have my studio grand opening. Finally, my studio grand opening and open house on Saturday, October 5th. And I want to make sure that I've got some project samples laid out as well, right? We want people to be able to see all the cool things that they can do with Stampin' Up! Product. And so, I've got to make these things anyway. And, I would really love to be able to hang out with you guys and get your feedback on it. If you have already received one of these kits, if you've already worked on one of these kits, I would love to hear how it went and what you think about it. Do you like the kits? Do you like having the designs laid out for you? Do you find that it makes it easier for you to put scrapbook pages together? And were you a scrapbooker before all of this stuff? That's a good one too. Okay. I have all of these. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. And I think we're good with that. All right. Okay, let me just get this out of the way because it is going to be a hot mess if I don't. All right, I've got all of project 1 out of the way for that set and for this set. So I'm going to set those behind me. And that way they won't mix and mingle with all my little pages. Okay. And then we have stickers. And I was looking for this strip, like this strip right here, wondering, where is that strip? Okay. Let's see. The stickers actually don't say on the back, which is kind of interesting. But, all right, here we go. Let's do this. All right, this piece is 1/4 of an inch on all the sides. So I'm just going to add a little bit adhesive. There we go. And for the intent of the layout, it's going to go that way. Okay. All right. I turned my little fan off so that it wouldn't dry out my throat, so that I wouldn't be coffee hacky. And then I'm getting warm and toasty again. Y'all, let me just tell you, this midlife power surgeon business is not for the faint of heart. It's absolutely not. Okay, now then, I need one of these pieces, which is 1C. Okay. And let me just tell you now, I'm seeing that putting them in orders and being able to know which one is which is incredible. Okay, so it's the 3.5 by 10 inch. Okay, which are these two right here. All right, so that's gonna go there. Okay, and then this piece, get these tiny little buggers here, right here, is going here. Not that one. Not that one. Okie dokie. This one. That one. And the shorter ones for that side. Okay, there we go. And then this will go here. All right, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Okay, and then the other side is going to be pretty much the same pieces as far as the wood grain background panel. And let me see here. Where did I put it? Here we go. The wood grain background panel. It'll have this piece here. It'll have, not that piece. It'll have this piece here. It'll have this piece here. And it'll have this piece here, like that. There we go. And then it's going to have this piece there. Okay. Yay. All right. Let me set this aside. I know. I can hear the eye rolling. I'm excited about silly things tonight. Okay. So let's flip this over. And the left page, I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. All of my pieces are going to line up with the top edge of the wood grain panel there. And we've done the light old olive cardstock base. We've attached 1A. We're going to dovetail and attach 1B, 1C, and 1D. And then attach 1E. I'm not going to put a photo on just now. So, I don't have any photos to put with this, but for right now, this will be fine. Let's see here. For dovetailing, because these two are the same size, I'm going to come here and cut up the center. And then here and there. Okay. You guys are so quiet this evening. Yeah, what's everybody working on? What are you working on, Estrada? You're always doing something creative and beautiful. Sherry's working on getting a tan at the beach. That's what she's doing. So, we can all hate her from afar, but not really, though, because she's super nice. But, but we are angry with her for leaving us and going to the beach, aren't we? All right, there's that one. And then this one. So again, with the dovetail, just kind of guesstimating up the center. Ooh, that one's hard to see. I'm gonna have to flip it over so I can see. This girl's eyeballs are playing tricks. There we go. And here we go. Today you're organizing your paintbrushes into categories. That sounds exciting. All right. Today I am taking my sweet time putting together a very cute but simple scrapbook page. That's what I'm doing. Okay, this piece is in the center. So we shall do this. Okay. And we're going to line it up. Y'all tell me if it looks level, because I don't know. It's kind of hard to see from the downward angle. That looks pretty good. Okay, and then this one. Now, already, I can tell you that even as pretty as this is going to be with all of these gorgeous patterns and everything, I can already tell that one thing that I might do is add some. I cut that a bit longer, or that one a bit shorter, or oh, that's because I put it on the wrong one. Oh no. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Just a minute. The shorter one is red. That's okay. We're doing it the opposite way. Am I opening a craft studio? Actually, I have my Stampin' Studio here, and I'm going to very carefully peel this off. Mine is already going to be just slightly different, but that's okay, because I wasn't paying attention to which side I was putting my tape on. I am actually doing a grand opening, open house, whatever, for the Stampin' Studio, to invite new people to come and check out my studio. I teach classes in here, and I am putting together plans for different types of classes as well. I have a friend of mine who does ceramics, and she is going to do a really cute class with us. And I've got a fiber arts person who wants to come and do rug making classes and things like that. So yes, I am opening my craft studio up to the public, and yeah, so yes I am. That was a really long-winded way of saying that, wasn't it? Okay, so crisis averted. I have changed changed my patterns around. It's not a big deal for the brown one to be, or the Cajun Craze one to be in the center. It's really not. It's fine. As this is a simplified kit, um, there's not a lot of inking going on here in the kit itself. That being said, I would be inclined to put some ink to this. I really like texture. And so I would be inclined to put ink to it. I would be inclined to rough up some edges, and all sorts of things. But because I am doing this remotely, like the kit suggests, I'm not going to add any extra stuff to it just now. I want people to be able to see that with nothing more than the adhesive, they can create the scrapbook layouts too. So I'm going to keep it straight for now. Okay, so there's that, and it's coming together really nicely. It's looking very pretty. This piece is going to be a lot of fun to put on here, but that's going to go somewhere to this effect. And it does look like I would still be able to put a photo in there with this on, so I will do that. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun, actually. I've already been teaching classes in here, so it's not totally fresh and new. My regular gals who come to my classes and stuff have been coming for a couple of months now, but I'm wanting to do an actual grand opening / open house, and I'll have some make and takes available. There will be some snacks and display samples, things like that. Of course, I'll have some class signups available. We'll do door prizes, which is always fun. And then Stampin' Up! Has a World Card Making Day event that will be happening the same day. So at the end of the day with the open house, some of my girls will be coming over or staying if they're already here, to do the World Card Making Day event. So it'll be a lot of fun. I'm really putting a lot of thought into it, and thinking about different things that I can do to make it fun. And yeah, so it'd be really cool. Oh, you wish you had a few crafty friends in your area? Love, I completely understand. I really, really do. I am very lucky to have my girls here. They really keep me sane, if that's even possible for me. They do. I really love my girls. Okay, so now I've got that piece down, and the next thing is we're putting these little die cut pieces. So as you can see, the layout is coming together nicely. And let's go ahead and put the sticker along the bottom. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Okay, and it's 12 inches. Why would they do that? Why? All right, let me cut a 1/2 inch off of this right quick. Hey, there we go. Okay, that's better. That's better. I'm going to put that back because I might find a use for that later. You never know. Y'all know me. Okay, here we go. Bottom of the page. Line it up with the edge. Yes. Don't touch. No touchy. There we go. Pretty. All right. So far, so good. Okay, now we have our little die cut pieces here. We have a yellow and Cajun one there. We have this one here. And actually, no, I can't switch that one, can I? That's okay. Maybe it should go farther down since I messed up on the color there. It's okay. It'll be fine. It's okay. All right, this piece is going to go right here. This piece will go on the other side apparently. This piece is going to go right up here for our label. There we go. Okay. All right. And then let's see, are there any other stickers? The little snail guy. Oh, yes. And this one. So the golden leaves and the little snail guy. Okay, pull that one off, and this one. All right, so golden leaves guy, he goes half and half on there. Okay, something to this effect. Go farther, please. There we go. There we go. And then this one goes just below it. All right. Not too bad. Okay. Very nice. All right. And then a leaf. A leaf. A leaf here. A leaf here. And a leaf here. All right. So that's pretty cute. Okay, now let me get those glued down. All right, I am going to cautiously glue things that may overlap where my photo is going to go. So I'm definitely going to have to get my photos in order. One thing that I noticed the other day when I was looking at the instructions here, and I didn't put it into play, but the instructions actually tell you what sizes of pictures you will need for all of the layouts in order to do them the way that the layout suggests. Okay, so of course you do not have to do that, but if you want to do the layout the way that it shows, then that is what you would do. Okay, so this is a pretty simple layout. It's really cute. It has some nice layers and elements, and it's flat, which is so not at all like our card making adventures. Will definitely be something that that I think I have to get used to, because otherwise my scrapbooks will be crazy, crazy thick. And, we really don't want that. So, we'll have to be really mindful of all of the added depth and whatnot. So we can get texture without getting too much extra heft in there. All right, this one is going to go right about here. I think that's pretty straight, I hope. I hope it is, because it's on there. All right, and then this is actually pretty fun. How do I feel about it in comparison to designing my own page? I really like the color combination and the layout, and I probably wouldn't have put this particular layout together. So it's really cute to see it in person, and it is a really pretty layout. There is no doubt about that. And I really like that it's kind of flat. So that's good too. Definitely something to get used to, though. Like I said, I'm used to the cards having lots of layers and dimension, but for obvious reasons, the scrapbook would not be able to do that. So I'm going to bring this one down just a little bit here, since I don't have my photo on there just yet. But anyway, so it is pretty cute, actually. Now, of course, because I did this one backwards, I'm going to have to do my other page backwards as well, I think. But, it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. All right. Yeah, I would definitely do some inking, at least around these kind of elements and stuff. Inking doesn't add any extra dimension to a project, but it really adds to the project. So for future reference, I would definitely be doing stuff like that. Okay, here's that. Okay, I think everything is attached. All right, so that is layout number 1. It's actually very pretty. I don't know if I can get this. Let's see here. Trying to give you a whole screen, and it's just not looking like that's going to happen. But there it is. That's pretty close right there. Okay, so that's good. All right. Now, let's go ahead and do the other side of this layout, which should be considerably quicker now. All right, here we go. And so if I were to lay this one next to that, I guess it doesn't really matter, except that maybe yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? You know what? We haven't been able to do any kind of Q&A here, so let me know. I'm gonna falter from the design just a tiny bit, and not really, but should I put these 2 panels this way? It will be, actually, Anne. Yes, it will be. When I put them on, I didn't really pay attention. I just laid it on the deal. But yeah, let me go ahead and attach that before I get distracted and forget. But meanwhile, while I'm doing that, if you would let me know if we should do, come here. Is really hard to get 2 layouts here. Okay, so this one I had accidentally reversed the color. This one was supposed to be the green, and this one was supposed to be the Cajun Craze, but I accidentally put adhesive on the wrong side. So my question is, do I do the same thing on this layout with the Cajun Craze in the middle and the green so that it matches this exactly, or is it okay that it's different? Which do you prefer? Okay, so like this, or the same as the other? So green out or Cajun craze out? Okay, Anne says the same way. All right. So then I need to put adhesive on this side. Okay. Remind me of that. Don't let me mess it up now. All right, let me put some adhesive down. Estrada likes it different. Okay, so I've got one each way. Let's see if we can get a tiebreaker here. If someone would be willing to say if I should do it the same way or different. Should I do the green out or the Cajun out? And while you guys are deciding that, I'm going to put my wood grain paper. Okay. Sherry T says the same as well. All right. Now then, that's how I messed it up the first time, because it's easier to see the cut on the Cajun craze side. So I will double check for sure before I lay them down to glue them which one is which way. All right, so that way I don't mess up again. Okay, there's that one. And here's this one. Okay, that goes that way. And this one. All right, now then, if we're doing it the same, this one is going this way and this one is going this way. So I need to put adhesive on the green side of this one. Okay, and put it in the middle. Alrighty then, here we go. All the way up to the edge, please. Keep moving. There we go. And then this one, this way. Okay. It's pretty good. And then this one. And then this one over here. Okay. All right, so there's that. And then now I can move this out of the way here. I'll put this back over on the shelf. And oh, so stinking cute. Okay, this one is gonna go here. I'll tell you, if Stampin' Up keeps coming out with these cute little kits, maybe I'll actually get my scrapbooking done. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, I'm bad. I am so bad about not getting my scrapbooking done. I mean, really bad. I have years worth of pictures that that I don't have. I don't even have them printed yet. They're still on either a hard drive, a flash drive, or my camera. I mean, it's bad. Am I alone in that? Are you guys that way too? Please tell me that you guys are that way too. Okay, this one is Good Times Here. Um, and so I'm not really wanting to attach this just yet. Yeah, I really don't want to attach this just yet because I want to be able to put. I can do it. Just do it. Do you hate your print? Do you hate your writing? I detest my writing. I absolutely detest it. And my youngest daughter has made comments about wishing that her handwriting was as nice as mine. And I don't really think that it's very nice at all, actually. I think it's very sloppy and yuck. But she really likes it, apparently. So, this is a testament to us. And, I know this, honestly. I do know this because I have a handwritten letter from my great grandmother when I got married, when I was a baby. And she had told me about how marriage is all about give and take, and that it's not about 50-50, it's about 100% from each person all the time. Sometimes you'll have to give 90% when your husband can only give 10, and sometimes you won't be able to give more than 10, but he'll have to give 90, etc., etc. The whole thing, like couples meeting up where they're needing to help each other out, and so on and so on. And I don't remember all of the words to the letter exactly, but at the end of the letter, she mentioned that 55 years wasn't enough time. She was talking about she and my pappy, and that 55 years just wasn't long enough. And anyway, the letter was super sweet. And of course, her handwriting was, sloppy and scribbly or whatever. But that is quite literally my most prized possession. I mean, literally my most prized possession. So, if we think about that and know that our kids and our grandkids and our great grandkids and our nieces and nephews and cousins and all the things, they want to see that we are a real person, not a typewriter, not a computer printer, right? And so, even though we may hate, loathe our handwriting, they absolutely love it, right? So we just have to remind ourselves that. Okay, now then, I have an arrow, and I don't know if it has anything on it, though it looks like it does indeed. It has yellow. Crushed curry, I would say. Let me find the colors here. One thing I do love about these kits is that just like our designer series paper, they do say on the back what colors they are. I love that. So let me go ahead, and I've already grabbed Cajun Craze. Let me grab crushed curry, early espresso, gray granite, mossy meadow, old olive I already have, pecan pie. There are a lot of colors in this one. Petal pink and pumpkin pie. Okay, there we go. And we've got all of our colors here. All right. And they're using the Stampin' Write markers, which is wonderful. So I get to use my Stampin' Write markers, which since we've got the blends now, I don't get to use them very often. So that's really fun. Okay. We are using this crazy tree here. We are using this tree here and this one here. And I believe that is all of those pieces. And then we're using stickers. Okay, so let me go ahead and mark on my little die cut pieces here. So the arrow here, and I'm using the bullet tip. So with our newer versions of our Stampin' Write markers, the bullet tip is actually a nice, legitimate bullet tip instead of that really fine pen tip, writing tip that it was before. So that's what I'm going to be using here. And it looks like they've done a little bit of yellow there and a little here. Okay. And on the veins as well. There we go. And a little right there. Okay, so there's that one. And then this one, just like we had done those leaves earlier, kind of this little whimsical outline. Yeah, there. Okay, here, and there we go. Okay, and then Cajun Craze, Cajun Craze on this one. And I'm going to go from this side up. So it's just going to make this like that. Okay, interesting. And then on this guy, he's going down the side like so. Okay. Indeed. All right. Well, there is that. Let's get these attached, shall we? Okay. I'm loving that we can, of course, use our multipurpose liquid glue for all the things. None of them are super bulky, and they're paper, so it makes it really handy. Okay, you're gonna go right about there. Tell me if it's not going straight, please. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. And then this one. Here we go. Oh, oh, oh. Hold on. Before I do that, I need that other strip, and to cut the 1/2 inch off the bottom, or off the edge of it. Yeah, yeah, hold on now. Okay. Ooh, I will tell you something about these stickers, though. They are sticky, sticky, stickery. They are really strong. So, of course, with that, be very careful, because these are definitely not repositionable stickers. So this is a one and done. Once you are committed, that is it. Uh, for sure. Okay, so you've been forewarned. All right, now these are gonna go just there, and okay, that one goes on top of it. Interesting. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. There we go. I'm right here. You know, I thought about seeing if I could get Tinker Tom to suspend a fixture from the ceiling, so that, you know, I could have a camera that was higher up from the table, and that you would be able to see more of the table that way. Um, I don't know that I'm going to be able to actually get him convinced to do that, but I kind of think that would be fun. I think it would be helpful. All right, there we go. Okay, there's that. All right, now stickers. Stickers, please. Okay. This great big leaves abound from all around has little thread holes, and yet there is no thread to be put in there, and that is just catastrophic. But I said that I would keep it like the kit, like the instructions say, so I'm going to do that, even though it pains me terribly. Okay, there we go. Oof. Nope, not quite. Come on now. Come on, baby. Just like that. Whew, that was close. Whew. Okay, try that again. I think that's the straight. There we go. Okay. Yes. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. All right, and where did I miss a? Huh. Okay, there's that. And there's that one. There it is. Okay. So here's this one. Your heart skipped a bee dance. So did mine. So did mine. I thought I could easily see it just ripping up the side of the paper. Okay, so this one's going to go approximately here. I'm going to just let it lay, if I can. If I can, let it lay. I'm not seeing this. It must not be a sticker. I must have missed one of the die cuts. Okay, and this one goes here. Yeah. Okay, and this one goes above it just a little bit, like this. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Ooh. See, this is not an issue when you're using liquid glue and you can reposition it. I'm just saying. That looks like it's meant to be there, though. So there we go. Okay. Whew. You can't see that I just swiped across my forehead. Okay, let's see. I must have overlooked. Oh, there it is. Okay, I did indeed. It was right here. This piece is the one I was looking for and couldn't find. Okay. All right, then. How many of you girls currently scrapbook? Are any of you old pro scrapbookers? There we go. And there we go. All right, now I have to come back up here. I saved the worst for last. I've got to put the letters up here. Okay. Let me grab my little poker tool here. I may do this upside down, honestly. There we go. You don't scrapbook, Estrada? I really would have pegged you for a scrapbooker. But you do junk journaling, right? Here we go. You know, funny thing. I'm going to show you a funny thing. I'll be right back. Give me just 1 second. I can keep talking to you because I'm just going over here to this other spot in the studio. But I have this thing that I bought just because I knew I wanted to be scrapbooking, and because I have such devastation when it comes to things not being straight. But this little T-ruler, super cool thing, it can sit right there on the edge, and I'm actually going to put it up above the piece because I can't see above it very well. So I'm going to do this. So now I have that, and I can put that down. And then I can do this and put that down. Okay. Turn it just slightly. There we go. Anne says she did scrapbooking before scrapbooking became a fad. Very nice. Estrada does journals, mixed media, stuff like that. Doesn't scrapbook or do cards. Girlfriend, listen, we got to change that, my friend. I need to get you in the club. I appreciate you hanging out, though, and watching me do all these things that you don't do. There we go. I did make something the other day. I was tormenting everybody with it. I can't show it yet because it's a gift that's going in the More Than Autumn Stamp Camp kits. And I know that there's at least one person in this live with us that is getting that kit, and I don't want her surprise to be ruined. So I can't show you just yet, but I made something that is more up your alley. So it involves shredded fabric and beads and a clip. So I think you know what I'm talking about. And I'll look forward to posting a picture of it once everyone has received their kits and they've all seen it. But it's kind of neat. I really enjoyed doing it. I've done a couple of them before, but it was a lot of fun. And I've done another one that was Alice in Wonderland, and that one I absolutely love. I love it because I am an Alice in Wonderland girl. I am all about Alice in Wonderland, actually. My favorite. Estrada says, I have tried doing both, but can't really get into them. If I had to choose between both, I'd probably do cards. I do them very rare, mostly when I write to a friend, but that's rare. Yeah, I getcha. Yeah, it's a lot easier these days, of course, to just send a text or a Facebook message or something like that. I think that one got under my deal here, but it is nice. There's something to be said about pulling an envelope out of the mailbox and having a beautiful card there, or a letter even. Okay, there we go. Not too bad. All right, that kind of freaked me out just a little bit, but we're good. We made it. Okay, and so there is the second page to the layout. I'll put the layouts together and see if I can't bring up the camera a bit. Here we go. Whoops. There we go. 2-page layouts. That's actually very pretty, isn't it? I like that. I like it. Okay. Well, friends, I tell you what, that was a lot of fun. Now I have to get my pages for my album together, and of course get some pictures for my pages here. So I think the pictures I'm going to use for this, my family and I went into the national park. We're just outside. We live just outside of the Smoky Mountain National Park, and we took some pictures along a creek bed, and it was really pretty. It was a lot of fun out there, and I think that this definitely fits that category. So here's something really cool about the kit. So yes, of course, there are supplies to do 2 more of the 2-page layouts, which I'm not going to make you guys sit through this evening. We've already been on here for an hour and 40 minutes, which I appreciate you guys very highly, but I know that you have other things to do as well, so I will call it an evening. But one thing that I wanted to point out, that the kits include these little photo placeholders, so that you can, just kind of lay out what you want, so you can see that I'll have that right there. And then these ones are, they're not 3x3. What are they? They're 3x4. There's one and there's one. So that is what the layout will look like. You can stay here for the rest of the day. Oh, that's wonderful. You're so sweet. Thank you. So there we go, friends. There is one of the 2-page layouts. The other 2-page layouts will come along as quickly as the second one did. The first one was a little trial and error, but actually the second layout looks very, very simple. So it'll come along really well. But you can see the pictures show exactly where to put everything, just like with this one. This one was the more detailed of the layouts, which is why I chose to do this one first. So the other two are really simple, so I need to make some decisions if I stay the course of staying simple and generic using the instructions, or if I go out on my own and zhuzh them up a little bit, because, well, it's my thing. I kind of do. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I keep just this set per the instructions for the open house so people can see? Maybe I really should, huh? I'll do that. Maybe I should do that. And then I can always do another layout using similar product with my own design. I think maybe that's what I'll do. I did buy an extra pack of the designer series paper because it is so pretty. And I bought an extra of the sticker sheets. So I think maybe that's what I should do. Okay. All right. Anyway, there we go, friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Let me bring you back to my face. Yeah, there we are. I'll put the camera down. So, all right. You know what, Anne, you are absolutely right. Anne says yes, because if they think they have to be creative, they may not want to do it. And this is really, really pretty. So you're absolutely right. Yes, I'm going to stick with the instruction for the other 2 layouts, and then I will create my own aside from that. So that is one thing that I struggle with. I can do some simple designs of things, but I really like all the things, as you can see. And this is just the background of a 24-foot by 24-foot studio full of stuff. I love doing the things with the things and texture. Oh, yes, especially texture and dimension and all the things. Interactive stuff. Yes. Okay. Well, there we have it, friends. Thank you guys again so very much for hanging out with me this evening. I hope that you enjoyed the 2-page layout that we did. This is a lot of fun. I am really excited for Stampin' Up! Having these scrapbooking workshop kits. They have this autumn one that I am working on right now. There's a Halloween one. so stinking cute, and 2 Christmas ones as well. And you can visit my website and order those if you'd like to. I believe over on my Facebook page there is the scrapbook brochure that you can download, and so that you can see it. And then yeah, there's all the things. So anyway, thank you guys again. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. Have a fabulous weekend. And I will see you all here again next Thursday, okay? All right. Bye.